boys, today is tomorrow, and Pokimane, she's back. Of course, she's always back. All right, boys, this woman, she has so much money, and yet the only thing she wants is attention because she decided to speak her mind. All right, we already know how it goes with Pokimane, and she spoke her mind with the Kendrick Lamar halftime show at the Super Bowl. And now, we already know how this is gonna go, boys. We don't need to be speculating like, oh, what did she say? We already know what she said. For some reason, the woman is white whenever she's on stream. She's white whenever she goes out to her little functions. She's white whenever she's with her friends. She barely hangs out with anyone of color. But let the nation talk about a black man for once. This woman will stand on business how racist everyone else is. Even though, I'll be honest, I haven't seen this woman near a black person in a hot minute, let alone be friends with one. I'm like, this woman is basically just Asian, even though she's neither white or Asian. I don't know if Pokimane realizes that you're not just black by being born that way, alright? You're black, it's the way that you walk, it's the way that you talk, it's how you act. It's not, well, I was just born into this, and I can just toggle it on and off as I wish and still get the same benefits from both sides. Because, I'm gonna be honest here, baby. You can't just be born into this life, all right? If you want to act white, if you want to talk white, if you want to hang out with the whites and the Asians, and you want to throw your people underneath the bus whenever it doesn't, help you at all, and you don't want to uplift any of those people when it doesn't help you at all, stick with them, all right? Stick with them. You're white passing, all right? As she's going to say in the video, she's white passing. Stick with your white people, all right? Because for some reason, this woman wants to speak for all black people now. Because the Super Bowl halftime show with Kendrick Lamar, she wanted to make it seem like she's this person of the culture, right? She's now of the black culture. She knows the black struggle. Somehow, she knows the black struggle, boys. Look at this person. Does she know about the racism and all the other shit that black people got to go through? No, she doesn't. Okay, she doesn't have to deal with that. All right, her life is on a different metric. Even before she became a streamer, all right? She didn't have to deal with any of the shit actual black people have to deal with. Unless she was messing around with some real racism. Which means if you even have a hint of a tan, you are not passing the test. All right, ma'am, you are filth. But let's all be honest here. She probably wasn't dealing with that either. But yeah, here's the video of Pokimane basically trying her best to be allied with us, even though, whenever you see her out in public and you're black, she's probably gonna look the other way. Ew. She likes being black on paper, not in reality.
With probably zero musical capabilities, think that Kendrick Lamar didn't deserve the halftime show. What? What do you mean? Like, sure, we could sit here all day and be like, oh, I actually think this artist deserved it. What? Only white people hated it. I didn't want to say it. As a white passing person, I didn't want to say that. But you saying that and me repeating that message, I'm just going to let that sit. Okay, you know what pissed me off the most, respectfully, too? The people that I saw with this take the most were white men. Ain't nothing wrong with being a white man. That's not the point. My point is that, I feel like if you watched his performance and really took it in, you'd be like, there are some underlying messages that the performance is trying to convey, especially during Black History Month. So you sitting there, again, respectfully, whatever, being like, oh, I don't think he deserved it. It's just like, stop, please. Please stop. Please. Please. Shh. Arrête. Please arrête. And if you don't know what that means stop in French. Now you know. Et les Français, ils savent ce que je veux dire. Ils disent aussi, arrête.
So Pokimane basically was giving her take on the Kendrick Lamar halftime show of the Super Bowl and talking about how only white people hated it. Now, boys, I was going through, the comments my damn self, and I can let you know, there are some Drake dick writers out there, and they are black, all right? I will let you know that there are some black Drake dick writers out there. I'm like, look at motherfucking DJ Academics. That man is crisp, all right? He is about damn near burned. And that boy acts like he don't even know who Kendrick Lamar is. Kendrick Lamar is a nobody. Who the hell listens to Kendrick? He's a niche pick for the Super Bowl. Ain't no one ever heard of Kendrick Lamar. Even though Not Like Us was actually DJ Academic's most played song in 2024 on his Spotify rap. But yeah, don't get me wrong. Am I saying that there was no racist? No, I'm not saying that at all. Of course, if you go onto Twitter, you're gonna see racists. Who would have known you walked into the Klan rally and the KKK members didn't like you there? I would have never known that. Now, there is many reasons why people didn't like the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. A, the man wasn't playing any of his hits. I'm sorry. I understand there was an underlying message. He has so many great songs with so many powerful messages that he could have, intertwined into this performance. But he just kept playing GNX songs. I'm sorry. I said it in my Queso video the other day. I didn't care for GNX all that much. He had a couple good songs up there. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't a great album. It was a pretty decent album. I didn't like all the songs up there, all right? He was just playing GNX songs. And I'm just like, I don't care for GNX, all right? Then he started doing the diss tracks. The only good part of the show for anyone that actually, cared, we all were like, oh, at least he did the diss tracks to Drake. That's the only reason why 90% of us was here. That was the only reason why I saw it. But obviously, if you never even followed the whole entire beef in the first place, which I'm thinking, most of the people at the Super Bowl paying at least the bare minimum of $5,000 for an entry, probably, I don't know, they don't listen to rap. Maybe the people that have a spare $5, $10, $20, $100,000 to spend on a Super Bowl ticket probably listen to anything else, right? Not each and every one of those people listens to rap. Some of them do, some of them don't. And I'm just saying, I don't know how many rich people are out there just listening to the struggles of the poor and disenfranchised. And then B, the message literally wasn't for everyone. The only people that got the message were the only ones that wanted the message. Everyone else that didn't want the message and wanted to just watch, a great Super Bowl halftime show did not care for no message at all. They were like, I'm here to watch the big game. And you know what? In my personal opinion, I feel like it doesn't matter. Because guess what? The performer gets to make up whatever they want to perform. If you wanted to send out a message, he got to send out a message. If you wanted to put out a great halftime show, well, he could have did that. He had many other songs he could have did that with. And, he could have done that with a lot of other special effects and stuff. But, he didn't. He wanted to do something else. And you know what? That is his artistic right. But also, that doesn't mean that everyone has to just accept that they didn't enjoy the halftime show. If they didn't enjoy it, they can voice that opinion. White and black. It was not divided by race. The halftime show definitely was not divided by race. It was divided by people that didn't give a fuck about the songs, people that didn't give a fuck about the halftime show, literal dick riders of Drake. Like, it was all over the place. You cannot just pin this down to just one thing. And also, it was down to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar himself was dividing the whole entire thing because he made a statement that would divide people. Like, the whole entire thing was just everywhere, with everyone talking about multiple different aspects of the show. It wasn't just, oh, well, if you're white, you hated it. But as you see, as a white passing person, I'm different because I actually liked it. Like, there were people in the comments that were white and that were like, I liked the halftime show. It was pretty good to me. And then there were some people that, truly did believe that Kendrick Lamar did not deserve the halftime show and it should have went to Lil Wayne. I love Kendrick, but Lil Wayne should have gotten that honor in his own city. I don't care. Boys, I'm gonna be honest here. I think Lil Wayne is kind of doing the same thing as, Kanye West. His brain is kind of going to mush. If you guys haven't seen this man perform, his brain's going a little downhill. He's losing the motion. I'm just saying, boys.
We ain't racist now. We got red people out there. They got blood. They got green people. But that what the red people is kind of cooler. What the green folks at is a little warmer. So that's where my shiner from. That part of Mars.
Huh? So yeah, I think we gotta check back in with him. I don't know if Lil Wayne could have made it this year to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. I don't know what that boy was talking about right there. But let's all be honest here. If you don't think Kendrick Lamar actually deserved the halftime show, that's up to you. All right, you just wasn't, even listening to like music news or anything at all. All right, you was in your own little bubble at that point. Kendrick Lamar has had a huge run in 2024. He deserved the halftime show. It doesn't matter if you did or didn't like it. He deserved it. The man had a extremely huge year, and he's already having a huge 2025. Now, I would be playing an XQC clip right here where I would say he had a pretty good take on this, but I'm not, because, XQC just loves, copyright striking people. I don't know why. Obviously, he doesn't do it himself. There's like a company that he employs that does it. Still, it's annoying, and I don't even feel like dealing with it. So, go seek it out yourself if you want to go see it. I don't even know I can play the video because they'll even sometimes strike that. But hey, there's a clip of XQC. Get him. Get him. Like how South Korea needs to get Johnny Somali. They need to get this man because now he's back to threatening Japan. This man thinks he's about to do something. Motherfucker thinks he's Thanos or some shit. Click on this video to see what is Johnny Somali trying to get himself into trouble into now with Japan. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.